People's trust in the institutions that govern their lives is so low that they basically make a beeline for who they think's going to get them the lower electricity prices, and I have some sympathy for that. But here's a really big fact, that if you build an institution for the people to defend democracy, they'll do it. Modern democracy is a democratized monarchy. So whether you're in the United States or in a parliamentary system, you have a single head of government, and then we try to impose checks and balances on that single head of power. What we've done, except in the judicial branch where we've introduced juries, everywhere else we introduced the people who keep the checks and balances of the upper middle class, the accountants, the judges, the lawyers, the politicians, and so on. What we know now is that in certain circumstances, they're not interested in that. They're more interested in keeping their own jobs, keeping themselves safe, and I'm thinking of shocking scandals to do with the Catholic Church in the UK, the Horizon scandal with post offices. You may have heard of the Robo-debt scandal in Australia. Nobody is properly held accountable for these things, and so that's really where the effort of the middle class has gone, well, at least the worst of them, when they've been given that job of holding the system to account. But the people will hold democracy to account if you build an institution like courts, where the upper middle class try to impose the rule of law on the rest of the system. And we can build those institutions and we can put ordinary people in them, but they won't defend democratic norms if we wrap that up in a single vote that they make once every few years.